Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Isleen and today I wanted to make a video about my jewellery collection. I've always loved jewellery. I don't really know where that love came from or how it kind of evolved over the years, but I do feel like everyone typically has the thing that they love. For example, for some women or men it can be clothes, for some it's shoes, for some it's sneakers. For me, it's always been jewelry and I'm passionate about it. I love talking about it. I love buying it. I also did a jewelry making class where I learned kind of the basics of silversmithing, which I really enjoyed as well. And so today I wanted to show you a few different brands, a few different pieces from these brands, give you a couple of basics of kind of how jewelry is made and, well, more about how it's made, talk to you about the basic material and what you should be looking out for when you're buying pieces of jewelry. So we'll talk about 5 brands today. I'm going to show you different pieces across these 5 brands. Some of them are gold vermeil, some of them are solid gold, so we'll talk about what all of that means as well. In terms of categories, I would say my favorite is definitely necklaces. I own more necklaces than anything else, so this video will mostly be about necklaces, but we'll have some rings and earrings in the mix as well. So I'll try my best to show you. I hope the lighting is okay, and let's go. So let's start with earrings, because I feel like earrings, it's just one of those things that they're so easy to just put on and off. If they're small, you can leave them in. And yeah, I typically change earrings most days. I also forgot to mention I'm more of a gold girl myself, more than silver. So a lot of these pieces, actually all of these pieces that you'll see today are gold. But a lot of these brands that I'm going to show you also have a silver version, so it's still worth checking them out if you really like jewelry as well. So the first ones is actually, let's talk about the earrings that I'm wearing right now. So we've got these little hoops, huggy hoops, and then these little half moon ones. These are from Pandora, I believe. They are silver. And then these little hoops, I wear them quite a lot. They're from a little brand called About November. I'll link them in the description down below. But I've shopped on her website quite a few times and I have never been disappointed. Her earrings are all gold vermeil, so that means that the base is silver and it's been plated with a gold layer. For it to be considered or called gold vermeil, the base metal has to be silver and the metal layering has to be at least 2.5 microns thick. So that is something to keep in mind as well. And that's why gold vermeil, if you're looking for an affordable option and you don't really want to spend too much money, so you don't want to buy solid gold, I would say gold vermeil is the way to go, because you still get that cheaper price, but you get the quality with it. Whereas if you're buying gold plated copper or gold plated brass and these other cheaper metals, what tends to happen is it doesn't have the gold vermeil kind of label, so it also means that the micron thickness of the gold plating is not as thick. And so it tends to tarnish and it tends to wear off a lot more quickly than gold vermeil. So I would say gold vermeil is really good if you're looking for a cheaper option to solid gold. So these little hoops, as I was saying, you can see they've got like this little hammered detail, and so they really shine with the sunlight depending on how the light reflects, which I really like as well. They're so easy to put on and off, which is another criteria for me that's important, because I don't want to spend ages putting on these things. So you can see it's a little clasp like that and then it closes with a clip. So highly recommend this brand. She mostly specializes in hoops. So you'll see here, these are other hoops. A little bit thicker, these ones, but also really cute, and they've got kind of like a wave look to them. So you can see I'm wearing them now. They look like that. So these ones are a little bit bigger than these ones. Definitely check out her website. So it's About November. She comes up with, there are quite a few designs several times a year from what I've seen, so definitely one to check out. The other pair of earrings that I wanted to show you are these ones. So these ones are from a brand called BKB London Jewellery. This is the only piece I have from this brand. I actually discovered her when I went to The Forge, which is this London-based kind of jewellery organisation where they do jewellery workshops. They do presentations of silversmiths and goldsmiths, people who've just graduated from jewellery design school, and you can go and discover some of their pieces. So definitely check that out. It's called The Forge, and this is where I discovered this artist. And I just absolutely love these earrings with these little green stones. So I'll show you what they look like as well. They're great. They're a bit more of a statement piece, but they look really, really nice on. It's just a bit of a different look. Maybe it's not for an everyday wear, but I think for a special occasion, this does look quite nice. So I'll show you from closer up so you can see that. It's just different. It stands out. You've got the fact that it's round, and that's what I really like about them as well, is that they're not like hoops where you don't see the full circle. I like the fact that you see the full circle. Okay, next up, I want to show you these really cute little earrings from Astrid and Miu. You'll see they are little hoops as well, so maybe you're spotting kind of a theme already. I do really like small, dainty gold jewelry, so if you're more into kind of bulky and bigger pieces, maybe this video isn't so much for you, but hopefully you can still discover some cool brands as well, because a lot of these brands that I'm showing you today, they have a mix of dainty thin jewelry and thicker pieces as well. So definitely worth checking them out. So these are from Astrid and Miu, and they look like two earrings in one. So when you wear them, it almost looks like you've got two earrings on. They are gold vermeil as well, so silver base, gold plated. And I'll show you what they look like on. So you can see here, really, really nice. And it looks like you're wearing two earrings or you've got two piercings when actually it's just one. And I really like that little wave effect as well. I think it looks really cute. Okay, moving on now to rings. I love rings. I wear different rings every day, so I'm going to show you some of the key pieces that I've got here in front of me today, which are the rings I wear the most often, and you'll see there's one brand that comes up consistently. So the ring that I'm wearing here on my index finger is from a brand called Zag. Now, I don't actually believe this is gold vermeil. I think it's gold plated brass. Actually, no, sorry, it's gold plated stainless steel. So this is also really, really durable. I've taken showers with it. It's fine. It doesn't, you know, leave green traces on your fingers. And actually, that's something that I do want to reiterate. None of the pieces that I'm showing you today, none of the brands that I'm talking about today, maybe they'll have pieces that tarnish, but not the actual models I'm showing you today. So yeah, that's one thing to note, is that if you're worried about your finger becoming green or leaving traces, usually it's because it's kind of like a copper or a brass material, but all of these won't leave any traces at all. So stainless steel is another really, really great option. It doesn't tarnish, and yeah, this one is actually a little bit bulkier, and as I said, it's from a brand called Zag, Z-A-G. I didn't buy it in the UK, I bought it in mainland Europe, so I'm not sure if they have the brand in the UK. I'll have to have a look, but they've got really, really nice pieces actually for the summer as well, typically with kind of turquoise stones, so definitely a brand to check out. Now, another brand that I recently discovered is a French brand called Aglaia. They have amazing pieces on their website, and I actually bought this ring recently. I completely fell in love with it. So you can see how it shimmers like that, and then you can see as well when you buy it, it was quite nice on the website because it's one of those rings that you can actually make larger or smaller. So you buy one single ring and it covers, I think, like 3 or 4 different sizes. But yeah, this is a really nice ring. Let me actually show you what it looks like on worn. And I just loved that stone, which has kind of a different, based on the lighting, it looks slightly different. So here it looks more green. The other day I was looking at it, it was more blue. So again, the lighting really impacts how this stone looks, and I really like that about it. So this ring from Aglaia is 18 karat gold plated brass. So the base metal is brass and then it's plated in 18 karat gold. And the stone is aquapraise, natural stone. The other ring that I'm wearing that I absolutely never take off is this very, very small and dainty thin ring from a brand called Adriana Cede. So Adriana, I actually know her. She is a jewellery designer based here in London, and she has beautiful pieces. All of her pieces are 18 karat gold, so it is a little bit more of a budget because it's solid gold. We're not talking about gold plated anymore. So these are pieces that will last a lifetime. And when I initially bought this one, I was a bit afraid because it is so small and thin. I thought it would break, but actually I haven't had any issues with it. I've literally never taken it off. I work out with it, I shower with it. It hasn't been a problem. Maybe if I were to go in a pool with it, I'd be a little bit more careful just because chemicals of the swimming pool can be a little bit harsh on metals, but generally never taking it off. So I highly recommend you go check out her website as well. The other rings I wanted to show you. So we've got this one from Carrie Elizabeth. So now Carrie Elizabeth, I'm gonna show you quite a few pieces from her. I really, really like her jewelry. It's an English brand. I think she started her brand in 2015, and ever since, I think the brand's done really, really well for itself. I've got quite a few pieces and necklaces that I also want to show you from her. She does silver, gold vermeil, and solid gold jewelry. I think she does some 18 karat gold jewelry, but I think most of it is 9 karat gold. But these rings that I'm showing you today are all gold vermeil. This first one here is this very cute kind of duo peridot ring. I think this is the model that's with her collection with Zoe Sugg, and this is what it looks like worn. So I really like it just because it's actually not a color that I had before. I love green, but I didn't really have that much green jewelry, so that's also why I bought these earrings that I showed you, and then this little ring, which I really, really like. Another one, and actually I think this is one of my favorite ring duos from Carrie Elizabeth. I'm not sure she still sells it because I did buy it several years ago, but it's 2 rings, but it was sold as one, and it is this really, really nice duo where you've got the blue topaz that fits, sorry, it seems to be a bit blurry, this blue topaz that fits into this kind of V-shaped ring, and I just thought that looked very nice together. And again, worn, this is what it looks like. And the last ring I want to show you is this one, also from Carrie Elizabeth. So you've got a central stone, and then you've got 2 little ones there in the middle, and worn it looks like this. So again, I will make sure that all of these pieces, if they are still available, I'll link down below. I can't guarantee that they are because, as I said, some of these I bought several years ago, but this one I really, really like as well. And it just goes so well with everything. And typically that's what I look for with jewelry, something that's versatile that I can wear with a lot of different things. Moving on now to necklaces. There are 5 necklaces that I want to show you. 4 of them are from Carrie Elizabeth, and then 1 of them is from Adriana Cede, and actually these 2 as well, I forgot to tell you. So what am I wearing today? I am wearing this 14 karat gold necklace with some little diamond studs here at the bottom. This is the necklace. You can see it's very, very thin, and that chain, it shines really with the light. I love this necklace. I wear it daily just because it goes with everything. But again, it is very, very thin. Maybe not to everyone's taste. Layered, I think it looks nicer just because on its own it is so thin that sometimes you can't even see it. So I would recommend you layer it. And I layer it with this little 9 karat gold necklace from Wild Fawn Jewellery. Wild Fawn Jewellery, another brand I really like. I've only ever bought this one from them, but check out their website because they've got beautiful pieces and they're all handmade in London. So you also feel like you're supporting a small local business when you buy from Wild Fawn. It's an ethical brand as well. And so this one is 9 karat gold. The dot necklace it's called, and I believe it's one of their best-selling pieces. So let me just show you from up front as well. And I just really like the fact that this little dot, again, based on how the light hits it, it just reflects the light differently. I believe this one is the 18-inch necklace that I got. You can't actually adjust the length of this one. but I wanted it a little bit longer because I've got a lot of short necklaces, and so this one made more sense to buy in a longer length. All right, so now moving on to some of the Carrie Elizabeth necklaces, and I'm also going to wear them so you can see what they look like worn. So this is from a couple of collections ago, if I'm not mistaken. It's gold vermeil with these little hanging pearls. It looks really, really nice. And you've also got the ability to make it longer or shorter. So you can see worn, it's just a really, really nice piece. It's quite discreet, it's quite subtle, but it still adds something to your look. So I really like this piece. I know that when they advertised this specific model, the model on the website was wearing two of them. So they'd kind of put two of these necklaces, and it just looked so nice. But when I bought them, I thought, no, I can't buy two, let me be reasonable. So I only bought one of them, but I think a second one like this here would also look really nice. Then another piece that I want to show you, also from Carrie Elizabeth, is this really nice round kind of moonstone necklace. As you can see, this one is also beautiful. It's less dainty. This is a little bit more of a statement piece. And again, you can make it longer or shorter. So it's great if you want to layer it with other pieces. I actually quite like wearing this one on its own. I think it's enough on its own, but you can wear with other pieces as well if you want to. So this is what it looks like worn. And again, here I chose a bit of a longer length, but you can adjust it so it can be shorter, can be longer. And it just looks really nice, especially I think in the summer with, for example, a dress, kind of a V dress, or even in the winter with a V-neck, this could look really, really nice. Let me show you here from closer up. And then another piece from Carrie Elizabeth jewellery. This one I also really like because you'll see it's very similar to the other very thin and dainty necklaces I was showing you earlier. It's the 9-carat gold diamond solitaire necklace. So this is a real diamond on a 9-carat gold chain. This necklace goes with everything. You can literally wear it on its own, you can layer it, and I think that's why I really like it. It's the versatility of it. I've actually decided to sell this one. So it is on my Vinted. If you're interested, I will link it down below, just because I don't wear it as much, and what I'd like to do is buy a similar one but in 18-carat gold, because this one is 9-carat and I'd like an 18-carat one. It is going to be slightly more expensive, but I think it is worth it. I'm at a point now where I do love jewelry a lot. I know I'm showing you a lot of gold vermeil pieces, but I want to start investing more and more in pieces that are going to last a lifetime. And I strongly believe that 18-carat gold, it does that. I mean, the ring I'm wearing here, I didn't show it to you earlier because it was actually my mum's ring, but this one is 18-carat gold. I never take it off. I also prefer 18-carat gold for its yellower tone. So you can see that 9-carat, it's not as yellow as some 18-carat gold. It's got more of a brownish tone to it, which still looks really nice. If you're interested, I am selling it cheaper, obviously, than what it's currently listed on the website. And actually, one thing I haven't mentioned is, what is the difference between 9-carat, 14-carat, 18-carat, 22-carat? What does that all mean when we talk about gold? So 9-carat gold, 100% gold, let's start from there, is 24-carat gold. So gold that is extracted from the ground, real gold, that's pure gold. It's 24 carats. Now the problem with pure gold to make jewelry is that it's too soft. So if you were to make jewelry from 24-karat gold, it actually wouldn't be good because it's too soft. It would get scratched really easily. So what they do is they mix it in with other metals to make it more resistant. The lower the carat, the less pure gold there is in that piece of jewelry. So 24-karat is pure gold, and as I said, I don't think there is any jewelry out there that's 24-karat, and if it is, it probably wouldn't be very strong. It would be very malleable because gold is a soft metal. I do know that I see a lot of Indian brands that sell 22-karat, which is really, really high. That's basically almost 100% pure gold. but still mixed in with a little bit of other metals to make it more resistant. So I do see, even here in London, a lot of jewelers, Indian jewelers, who sell 22 karat gold jewelry. What you'll mostly see on websites in the UK though, and for a lot of other high-end brands, is 18 karat. I think 18 karat is the basis for what we call high-end gold jewelry, because it's a mix of high pure gold content while still being mixed in with enough metal to not make it too soft. So 18 karat gold is 75% pure gold. 14 karat gold is 58.3% pure gold, and 9 karat gold is 37.5% pure gold. So when you're seeing a necklace, for example, this one from Carrie Elizabeth is a 9 karat gold necklace. So that means that 37.5% of it is pure gold, but the rest is a mix of metals. And so hopefully that helps you understand carats a bit better. All right, next up, and this is the last Carrie Elizabeth necklace that I want to show you, because I'm conscious that I've shown you a lot of Carrie Elizabeth on this video. And it's this one. It's the 3-star necklace, which I also really like. And this one is great for layering. Again, this is gold vermeil. Sorry, it's not solid gold, so it's silver base with a gold coating. And this is what it looks like on when I wear it. So you can see it looks really, really nice. You've got the 3 little stars. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter, and it looks really good when it's layered as well with other pieces. So for example, you could layer these two together if you want kind of a celestial vibe, because you've also got the little stars around the circle here. So it again depends what type of look you're going for, but these two could look really nice together. You could also, I sometimes layer it with this one, also from Carrie Elizabeth, so you can have it like that, and that also looks quite cool. And finally, the last piece I want to show you, this is my baby. This was a present from me to me about, I think it was last year or 2 years ago. I had been wanting this necklace for, I think, 2 years since I saw it on Adriana's website. It is 18 karat gold with floating diamonds around it, and it is just a beautiful piece of jewelry. So I am going to show it to you now worn. So the way it works is that it's actually one long necklace, and you can wear it in 2 ways. You can wear it like this on its own, so it makes just a very long necklace, or you can wrap it twice around the neck like this, and then you've basically got 2 sections. You've got this longer one here, and then you've got this one here. And I'm just going to move the floating necklace because all of the diamonds are fixed except this little floating diamond here. And so there's several ways you can wear this. You could say, I want to wear it like this, where you would have it shorter and then longer here. So this is quite a nice look. Or you would have it more or less at the same length. You could have it like this. You could do it the opposite, where you've got the single solid diamond here and then longer here. So yeah, however you want to wear this, but either way it looks amazing. I love wearing this, especially in summer when I'm a little bit more tanned, because right now I realize I'm very white. This is obviously quite a budget. It's not a cheap necklace. Again, it is 18 karat gold and it is real diamonds. You are going to end up paying the price for that. But I think I'm at a point now where I prefer to invest in fewer pieces, but really, really good quality, than buy a lot of cheap pieces. So, and I understand that a piece like this isn't accessible to everyone, but my goal here today was to show you a variety of different brands, from high-end to more affordable. And as you saw, there are still some really affordable pieces that you can get from other websites. And gold vermeil, I think, is the way to go if you're looking for that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that I made you discover a bunch of new brands, and that if you love jewelry, yes, please remember to like and follow and subscribe if you like this video, and see you next time.